Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with a Fate Grand Order servant analysis video. I will be reacting to 3 characters in this video. So these 3 characters are the first batch of summer characters for summer 2026 JP, I think. So 2 SSRs, 1 SR. First SSR is Summer Kingprotea and second one is Summer Beni-Enma, and the summer SR is Summer Biscione. Now, I think the other two will be, as far as I know, obviously Summer Lilith, and I think this one got revealed today, Summer Kingprotea Altar. So we are having both Kingprotea and Kingprotea Altar in this summer. That's interesting. And the other one, I think, is Ononokomachi, who's the SR, I think. So that will be, I'm assuming, like a week later. You know, just like how it goes for the second banner. The surprising part is this time there's like 4 SSRs, I'm assuming. That means, like, that's crazy. Also, Summer Habit is a welfare character, so I haven't found her video, so I'm guessing that will come out later. When it comes out, I'll react to that. I do know Marsh has gotten a costume as well. If a video on that comes out, I'll also react to that in a separate video. So all these things this summer in AJP is quite big, I can see. Like, you know, like the amount of characters and other stuff. Oh, also the male characters getting, like, you know, costumes as well. If they get like their videos, and I'm going to react to them as well. So, you know, there'll be at least like 3 to 4 videos on this summer in itself. So anyways, this is the first video, which is only for the first banner of summer. So Summer Kingprotea, Summer Beni-Enma, and Summer Biscione. These 3 I will be reacting to, looking at their kits, their noble phantasm, and, you know, the other stuff, the Ascension arts. Just like I usually do, I'm going to look at all of them and give my opinion on the character. So yeah, let's get started. So the first character that I'm reacting to is Summer Kingprotea Moon Cancer Servant Demonstration. All the videos that I'll be reacting to will be in the description box if you want to check the original video out. And yeah, let's begin. So Summer Kingprotea Moon Cancer Servant Demonstration. Here we go. Oh. Whoa, wait, what? Wait. Wait, they attack together? Oh my, yeah. Well, obviously she is huge, but her just carrying like beer glass and ice cream is shaved ice. Her face. Whoa! Yeah. Oh, damn. Okay. Right. She doesn't even feel the attack. Oh my. Damn. Also, who the hell is even going to consume those? Like, that's a huge ass beer mug. And the shaved ice is, for a normal human being, it's an avalanche. Ah, there we go. Wow. My god. Alright, let's look at the Noble Phantasm again. Wait, so that's a huge ass phone. Okay. Oh, whoa! Wow! Alright. Okay. Alright. Yeah, you're gonna eat the menu yourself? Aren't you supposed to be? What the hell? What? Wait, what? Wait, so she's a detective and Alter is a phantom thief? Wait, what? Yeah, so okay, that's pretty funny. She's a detective and Alter is a phantom thief. I'm assuming the animations change because the... Oh no, never mind. There will be differences because obviously she's not... Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's another... Okay. Yeah, that's a bit different. There you go. Yeah, so small little variations. Oh damn. Yo. Ah, my god. Like, how the hell do you switch from a waitress to a detective? Like, what's going on? Oh my god. Because you know, like, the Ascensions are connected to the event story most of the time. The difference in the Ascension are they have like a reason. Wow. So I do wonder how. Just trying to find who the wait, what the hell? How? Wait, did I forget to switch that? Like, you know, that skill animation? Hmm. Oh my god. Yeah, you want Fujimoto to become your assistant? Oh my god. Alright. What the hell is going on? Alright. I was talking about the change from a waitress to just a sec, guys. Alright, let's resume. So yeah, I was talking about how the change from a waitress to a detective, and now what? Yeah, this is crazy. She throws the pacifier towards the enemy. Right. Damn, that's how you make. That's how you go to sleep. Wow. Oh boy. Oh. Oh my god. Right. Yeah, okay. They're actually giving subtitles, but obviously it's in Japanese, so. Right. Okay, that is crazy. So, that was Kingprotea Summer. Now, like I said, this is just, I don't know, like what's going on. Like the changes are crazy. Like from a waitress to a detective, you can, you know, there is no connection, but you know, yeah, it's still something probably happened in the event. I'm assuming, like, or it's going to happen in the event. So you know, like, yeah. But then the third, wow, like I don't know. Now overall, I think like the animations and everything was pretty good. Now, my most favorite would be uh I would say the first one. This is kind of rare. It usually doesn't happen. This third Ascension was good, but I don't know. I just, you know, like I think the first one was better, where she was with the, you know, like with the beer mugs and everything, and like those animations where better in my opinion, like at least, like, according to my tastes. Second one, that detective one, was kind of, like, the second one's Noble Phantasm was pretty good, I would say. Like, like both the Alter and Kingprotea kind of like fighting with each other, like squabbling with each other in mid-air. That was pretty funny. um but yeah, now obviously, the first and the second Ascension animations were same but with a little bit of variation. The third one was completely different, like we see. Like I said, usually I like the third Ascension. For the maximum of the servants, I like the third Ascension animation more. This one is a little bit of an exception, I would say, because I don't know, I like the first one better. Not the second one though. First one was better in my, like, thing. Noble Phantasm was more or less the same for the three. The third one had like a little bit of variation at the end. Second one also had a little bit of variation. So all of the three were same but a little different at the same time. So, like, the animation was pretty good. It's interesting to see that Kingprotea Alter is also here. So I do wonder, the Kingprotea Alter Avenger that we're going to have, I'm assuming, like, she'll probably have in her Noble Phantasm Kingprotea as well. I'm assuming. Anyways, yeah, overall, good. I like it. Like, this wasn't my absolute favorite, but it's okay. Like, like, it is, like, for summer, I guess it's fine. Yeah. But yeah, like, like the third Ascension, I'm not really that much of a big fan. Neither the second Ascension. First Ascension is still okay. Either way, yeah, average. Good animations though. Like, everything was good, but, like, according to my, like, like, liking, average, I would say. Okay, let's move on to the next character, which is Summer Beni-Enma. Yeah, alright. Just a minute, let me just bring this up. Okay. Right, so Summer Beni-Enma Berserker. Okay, servant demonstration. Here we go. Okay. Damn! Damn. What the hell is that? Okay. What's that on top of her? Oh, there's like a bar on top of. Oh, damn, watermelon. Splitting the watermelon. What the hell? Okay, right. Yeah, those are plates. Oh, wow, okay, that was really good. Okay. Oh, damn. Wait, that's a. Her skills look very interesting. Okay. Oh my god, holy! the sun just burned everyone.
ご飯の後はお休み時。
What? Oh, damn.
ワクワクが止まりません。罪を咎めるスズメバチ。
Right.
こんなこともあろうかと。ペチやね、チチュン。屋台の味と侮りましたね。腕によりをかけました。それそれそれそれ。必ず絶対満足させまち。
Right. Okay, so the
もういい時間ですね。海から上がったらシャワーでよく流すんですよ、マスター。
okay, so this is the second one.
夏の海。
Whoa!
そうですね。
Oh wait,
海によりをかけ
wait, the food stains, right? Yeah.
さあ、味わって。エンマ亭大繁盛。
Right.
グビグビノーデチ。今行きまーちゅ。はーい。ご注文は？食べた後はお水をどうぞ。
Oh, damn.
焼き加減はこれくらい。
Whoa.
当店のキングメニュー。
Okay, this one is really good. She's just throwing food at the enemy.
地獄級。
Alright, this is very good. I like it. Okay, so they change. This is the second ascension, right? Or is it the third one? This is like a completely different set of
今行き
animation.
まーちゅ。ご注文は？今行きまーちゅ。スズメコーン発射。
Oh, is it corns? Oh my god.
へい、塩のお待ち。
Ah, time for some. Okay.
とりゃりゃりゃりゃりゃ。
Takoyaki now. Oh my god.
一番人気フィニッシュです。
Oh, that's really funny. The extra attack is a dessert. Like a, like shaved ice. Not really a dessert. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's something cold and sweet. And that's why it's the extra attack, at the end.
はーい、今行きまーちゅ。お代はいりません。
What is that? Was that oil or something?
食
Or
べた
what?
後はお水をどうぞ。当店のキングメニュー。この氷地獄級。
Wow. Oh, it changed. Wait a minute.
熱
The skill.
い地獄のヘラで地上は超。
Damn.
ご注文は？はーい。試合も9回裏ですね。食べた後はお水をどうぞ。イカは工作。
Damn.
応援だけではありません。差し入れ真心お裾分け。いくぞー。クラクラ名物つづらのお土産。いい試合にいい食事、 これがあるから人生はやめられませんね。
Okay, let's see the third one. The third one is gonna be... What the hell?
海であってもこの通り、我が師領有ご承覧あれ。
Wait, is this supposed to be an altar call?
固き鎧も全力燃焼。
Bruh. She... What the hell? She became like a...
バツデチ、トガデチ、バツデチ。これでどうでちか。
Oh, damn!
打ち上げる。逃がしません。
Wow. Okay, that's cool.
ベニにはまだ大きいですね。
Oh, damn! Hey, yo! Ah, that's a crazy extra attack.
ノン。ケイデチ、トガデチ、バツデチ。演者が狂いは
Oh my god.
高い合格。
Damn. Okay, one thing. Why does she have three three sets of animation while Kingprotea had like two? Like, technically the second one was different,
まだ大きいです。
but it was still the same. Like, it was like small little variations. But Beni-Enma has like proper different animations for the three ascensions.
バツデチ、ケイデチ、バツデチ。演者カリグラマ。
Okay.
打ち上げる。明け随長ベニエンマ。
Oh! Oh my god!
よくわかった。
This extra attack is insane. Wow. Okay, the plates are filling up. Oh, it's gone again.
お好みですか。いざ蜂熱大地獄。ケイデチ、トガデチ。試合終了。たくさん食べて大きくなるでちゅ。溶鉄王爵。縦横満腹。つづらの宴会。
Hmm.
鬼の特訓、これにて終了。あとは砂浜マラソン100キロですね。終わったら特製のおむすびをあげましょう。
Okay. Alright, and that was Beni-Enma. Sunsu Beni-Enma. Okay. Right. So that was very interesting. I will say she is like obviously like over Kingprotea. I like her more. Like, you know, her animation set and everything was very, I don't know, more unique, I would say. First and foremost, she has three sets of animations, unlike you know, like Kingprotea, who had like technically three, but at the same time it was kind of two, because the first and the second one were almost the same with small little variations. Beni-Enma has proper three sets of animations. Her animations are very unique. The first one is like, obviously she's just using like throwing like foods and everything, but I would say the second Ascension animations and the third Ascension animations both are my favorite. Like usually I kind of pick one over the other, but I would say each has their own like good parts which I like. Like for example, there was like I really liked the whole second Ascension, like food themed like attacks, really good. Third one was like I really liked for a completely different reason, which was it was very flashy and it was cool, you know. Like with the extra attack was crazy, and there were like so many of them that was really good. So second one I would give like points for uniqueness. The third one would be for like coolness and like like flashiness, I would say. So yeah, the noble phantasm was also kind of different here and there with small little variations. And like overall, yeah, it was really good. I like her set of animations and everything way more than Kingprotea. Like I don't know why they didn't give Kingprotea, like why did they give her like three distinct set of animations while Kingprotea wasn't distinct. It was different but still the same, the first and the second one. I do wonder the reason behind that. Either way, I don't know. This this was very good. Like I really like it. Also, she has some very like I was looking at her skills. And when I'm going to be looking at like reading her skills, it should be interesting because she had quite a few skills which looks very different and unique. So we'll get to that obviously when I look at the skills. Overall, absolutely love it. This was really good. Okay, next let's go to Summer Biscione. So obviously Summer Biscione is a 4-star character. So the SR character for the first banner. Wait a minute, let me bring it up. Okay, so okay, Summer Biscione caster. Okay, she's a caster. Servant demonstration. Here we go. Whoa, what the? Damn! Good lord! Holy! Right! Okay, well, interesting. Okay. Wow, that. Alright. Wait, did she just yank out the enemy? Wait, oh no, never mind. I think I. Wait, was that my eyes playing tricks on me? I think she just yanked out the enemy for a moment. Okay, I'll see if I can. Wait, what? What's going on? Is this the second Ascension? Okay. So this is the second Ascension, I'm assuming. Damn.
お見知りおきよ。
Ah, there you go, the employee card.
これだけでした。どんなの釣れるかな。
Wait, what? Okay.
ふふ
And okay, this is the third ascension.
泉を守るドラゴンの牙。地面に巻かれた生となる。ドラゴントゥースファンタズム。魚拓ならぬ敵得取っちゃいます。
Okay, the third ascension is really good. Hmm.
夏が始まる。南国業務夏が始まる。2号お見知りおきよ。
She pulled it out. Okay.
蛇の浮き輪で遊びましょう。あとは待つだけ。
Wait, what was that? A snail?
ふふいた。釣れそうです。夏が始まる。南国業務開始。まずい。
Oh my god!
えいえいえい。よろしくお願いします。大物の予感がします。
Hmm.
いた。南国業務釣れそうです。夏が始まる。すぐに参加です。よろしくお願いします。遠くまで行って。
Okay, no, never mind. That was my. I think my eyes were just. I thought that she like just yanked out the enemy or something. Never mind. Hmm.
しらしらしら。おお、水最高。オフィスの床より安いです。牙の準備。夏が始まる。南国業務開始。これが噂の夏の騎馬釣り。骨骨戦士が入れ食い状態。とどめに大物一本釣り。出張報告書の大事な1ページです。
Okay.
大量大量。
Alright, and that was Summer Biscione. Now, Summer Biscione was, I have to say, like, you know, this, she's a 4-star, obviously. Yeah, she has, I really liked it. For a 4-star character, her animations were pretty good. I really like her Ascension arts. Like, I have to say, like, the third one especially is really good. Yeah, and, you know, overall, it's pretty good. Her animations are obviously fishing related. She's just, like, my most favorite would probably be the one where she just, like, you know, like, just casts the rod and then pulls out the fish or whatever. Yeah, so overall, pretty good. Yeah, so there you go. That was Summer Biscione. Now, let's see the now let's move on to the Ascension arts and, like, you know, the skills and everything, all those things. So first and foremost, let's go to Kingprotea. So let's look at Kingprotea's Ascension arts first. Okay, the first Ascension art is this one. Now, yeah, we've seen this obviously. Obviously, this is Kingprotea. She is huge. Her like, damn, this is really like shows like the perspective of the whole like, you know, um, I do wonder where she got these huge mugs from, but whatever. um, yeah, like one of her shoes is equivalent to a whole damn building. That's crazy. But it's a pretty cute Ascension art. Just like like wearing like a normal like a dress, I guess, like a worker outfit or whatever. And she's a waitress from the looks of it, and yeah, she's just giving out like ice, shaved ice, like beer and everything. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I would say this is my favorite Ascension out of the other three. Like so yeah, but like the background really puts things to perspective. Now then, it's really well done. I really like how the whole thing, like obviously the Ascension art is there, but the background, like kind of like, I don't know, it kind of enhances like the understanding as to how huge she is. Right. Okay, the next one is this one. This is the second Ascension, and yeah, here we can see she's in London, I'm assuming. um Wearing like a detective outfit with the magnifying glass, the hat or cap, whatever you call it. um I'm not that much of a big fan of this Ascension art, but it looks cute. Like she's just there, and yeah. Like I said, obviously the changes in Ascensions are kind of connected to the event story or the normal main story. So I was wondering while reacting, like what happens when she changes her job from a waitress to a detective. And Kingprotea alter is the Phantom Thief. But yeah, this is like not my favorite Ascension, but it's pretty cute. Like it's good. And then we have the final Ascension. I have no idea what the hell is going on here. This one, again, how from a waitress to a detective to a baby? What? Okay. Um, where even is she standing? What is that? Is that the Earth? Yeah. Okay. Right. This is, like I said, she. I, I don't know what to say. Like, what am I supposed to say here? This is probably my least favorite Ascension. Like, I don't know. It just, I don't know. It just doesn't fit. Like, not even Kingprotea. Like, I feel like this whole like thing is like something that doesn't fit any character. Right. I don't know. Like, one thing I do like about this Ascension is her hair. Her hair is actually like just let free, and it's like so damn, like her hair is so damn long. It's like a whole like a cape, like a carpet or whatever. Um, that's the only thing I like about this Ascension, like the fact that her hair has been let go. The other two, her hair was tied up. Yeah, and other than that, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this Ascension art. So right, and then we have the final Ascension, which is this one. And yeah, so here we have her like like in her normal outfit. What the hell is she even doing? What is she doing? Is she breaking the, I don't know what she's doing, but she's doing something. She's but yeah, this Ascension art I really like. It just it's just like her having fun like in the water, and just sing like like hi like this to us. Right, and yeah, there you go. So that was the Ascension arts. Now let's look at her skills and her noble phantasm, all those things. So before moving on to her skills, first let's look at her deck. She has 3 Buster card, 1 Arts card, 1 Quick card. Her Buster card has 3 hits, Arts card has 3 hits, Quick card has 4 hits, Extra attack has 5 hits. And her noble phantasm has how many hits? 5 hits. No, 1, 2, 3, 6 hits. Yeah, right. Okay, so Yeah, that was her deck and everything. Now let's look at her skills. The first skill is Grow Up Menu. Okay, grants the user a state that increases the maximum HP for 3 turns, increases their NP, increases their attack power for 3 turns, grants them a state that grants special attack against evil enemies for 3 turns, and grants them a state that grants special attack against good enemies for 3 turns. Right, okay. Max cooldown 8, minimum cooldown 6. Okay, so apply max HP up for self for 3 turns. At level 1 is 3000, at level 10 is 5000. And then we have charge NP for yourself. Level 1 30%, level 10 50%. Apply attack up on self 20% on level 1, 30% at level 10, and special damage against evil and good enemies at level 1 20% and level 10 30%. Okay, so this is like a yeah, this is just like a normal skill. Like obviously I don't actually remember like the normal Kingprotea skill set, but it had something like this as well, obviously. But I think like the normal Kingprotea had a skill which kind of increased HP every turn or something like that, right? I cannot remember. Like I barely use Kingprotea. I don't even have her, so I don't really actually remember. But yeah, this is like max HP up, attack up against good and evil enemies, and NP charge up by 50%. It's a decent skill. It's a good enough skill. It's a survival skill. The HP up is going to give you like good tanking, like thing. It also gives you a little offensive, a little bit of NP generation as well. Alright, skill number 2 is Insect Search. A. Grant self guaranteed hit status for 3 turns, increase buster card performance 3 turns, increase critical damage 3 turns, and grants a state that removes 1 buff from a single enemy unit, and grants target capture status 3 turns while performing a normal attack 3 turns. Okay, so okay, let's see. Okay, max cooldown 8, minimum cooldown 6. So first thing, sure hit for 3 turns. Okay, buster card up, at effectiveness up at level 1 20% and level 10 30%. This is for 3 turns, and critical damage up for 3 turns as well. Level 1 30%, level 10 50%, which is pretty good. Now this part, the skill trigger that happens. So trigger skill after normal attacks. So remove 1 buff, the latest one, from 1 enemy, and then apply target capture status for 3 turns. Now I have no idea what target capture status is, but I'm guessing we'll probably get to see from one of the other skills or the NP. Something is probably there that'll explain this. So like removing buff from an enemy is pretty good. Obviously it's going to take out the latest one. So if your enemy is like putting like an invincible or a evade or something, that'll help. And then this target capture for 3 turns while performing normal attack. Okay. Alright, this is an offensive skill. A buster attack up, critical damage up, and this whole thing. Alright, skill number 3 is called Kaiju Baby EX. Right. Okay, grants self immunity to debuffs. Oh, 3 turns. Grants invincibility 3 times 3 turns. Grants a state that reduces target's defense before damage is dealt by buster attack. Okay, 3 turns. 3 turns. And grants a state that grants star every turn for 3 turns, plus gain stars. Okay, this is quite a good one. And that is why the cooldown is higher. At level 1 it's 9, at level 10 it's 7. Okay, so debuff immunity, self immunity to debuffs for 3 turns. This is huge. This is very good. Like, it's not like times, it's turns. That is actually really good. Self invincible 3 times 3 turns, pretty damn good. And then we have this one, reduces target defense before damage is dealt by buster attacks. So already the second skill increases buster damage and critical damage, so this is going to help even heighten that damage using buster cards. And the deck already has like 2 buster cards, excluding the noble phantasm. So yeah, that's pretty good. And grants a state that grants stars every turn. So every turn, critical star generation per turn for 3 turns. At level 1 it's 5, at level 10 it's 15, and on top of it, it already gives you 15 critical stars in this turn. because obviously it is critical star generation, so it starts from the next turn. So in this turn, you're already getting, like, they're already giving it to you. So okay, this is like a solid skill, because it not only helps support the previous skill number 2, which increases buster damage and critical damage. Buster damage here in this skill, before using buster attack, it target's defense is reduced, so that heightens that. Same with critical damage is increased by the second skill, and this skill gives you critical stars so that you can use it. So yeah, this skill really complements the second one. And on top of it, it gives you debuff immunity, invincible. Very good, a very solid skill. Alright. Then we have the Noble Phantasm. It's called Daibochi King Dive. Increases own Noble Phantasm power for 3 turns. Effect increases with overcharge. When there's an ally with the super giant trait other than yourself on the field, increases Noble Phantasm power for 1 turn. These powerful target acquisition special attack damage, there you go, to all enemies, and reduces their defense for 3 turns. Changes the field into water side state for 5 turns. Okay, quite a few things. So first and foremost, apply NP damage up on self for 3 turns. At level 1 is 10% and level 5 is 30%. And then we have this one, where if there's an ally with super giant trait other than yourself on the field, increase Noble Phantasm up by 20% for 1 turn. So I'm assuming it is going to be either this other super giant character would be either Kingprotea Alter, who we're going to get later, and then obviously we have the normal Kingprotea as well. Okay, so then the next thing is these super effective damage of 150% against target acquisition. And so the first skill, was it, or was it the second one? No, the second skill. The second skill that gives you like target capture, this one utilizes that, I'm assuming, and deals super effective damage on them, 150%. So at level 1 is 300%, at level 5 is 500%. And then obviously apply defense down for 3 turns by 20%, and field is changed to water field, water side state. Okay, a solid Noble Phantasm. Okay, I think she can deal huge amount of damages. Like, by looking at it, they have focused on like buster on her completely, which makes sense. Obviously the second skill gives increased buster attack and critical damage, and then the third one complements that and does the whole like defense down before buster attack and critical star generation, all that stuff it does. Noble Phantasm helps out with the target acquisition thing that she does and deals even more damage. And obviously skill 1 is just pure like offensive skill, you can say, like attack up attack up against good enemies, evil enemies. And then skill number 3 also gives you debuff immunity, like a good support skill, like an invincibility was going to help you survive. The first skill gives you HP up, all these things. Yeah, now obviously I think like to deal more damage you have to pair her up with another like giant enemy, ally, super giant ally. Yeah, but that's just 20% extras, like damage. Overall, yeah, she's pretty good. Okay, let's look at her passives. Independent action B, increases your critical hit damage. Territory creation D, slightly improves your own arts attack. Madness enhancement C, increase your performance of your buster cards. And then we have Core of Goddess A, grants your damage boosting effect and increase your debuff resistance. Yokai Detective A grants the ability to gain 3 critical stars each turn, plus grants the ability to gain 2 critical stars each turn, but only infused with Water Strike trait. Oh, that's cool. Okay. And then we have Yokai Shimebochi, into star concentration on your buster cards. Wow, they really like just gave her like makes sense. Obviously, her deck itself has 3 buster cards. So they focus fully on like buster effectiveness. Like these passives as well. It gives you critical star generation a little bit. Will help in dealing more critical damage. The one with the critical star concentration is more on buster cards. All these things. Right. Okay. And there you go. That was Kingprotea Summer. I think she's a solid character. Like she has a good set of skills. Good, she could be a very good damage dealer. Right. Okay, let's move on to the next character, which is Summer Beni-Enma. Okay, let's look at her ascension arts first, then I'm going to move on to the other stuff. Okay, so first ascension art is this one, and yeah, this is just her in her swimsuit beside the beach, like the water. There's a little sparrow, like sparrow illustration, like a bag, a little bucket. She's ready to play in the sand, all those things. Right, this is a cute ascension art. I like this one. Oh, she also has like scuba diving gear and everything. All right. Um. Okay. Or is that snorkeling gear? I don't know. Whatever. Um. Okay. Yeah, that is snorkeling gear. Okay. The next one is this one, the second ascension. Here, her dress has changed. She's more like that one was a swimsuit. This one's more like, oh, I'm just going to chill on the land, like beside the beach, under a tree, that kind of dress. She has a little backpack. All the sparrows are there. I love how each sparrow has a different dish. One has an ice cream, one's a pineapple, some, what is that? Yakisoba? I think so. Then this is like some like soda. And what is this? Some ice cream or something? I think so. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, she has like the soda fountain thing that thing do the takoyaki like scooping thing that you do, that one as well. She has those on her hands. Her hair's done a little nice little bun. She has a little sparrow hat. Very cute, very nice. This is really good. Okay, and then we have the third ascension, which is this one, and this is like a complete change. She's a whole ass like delinquent now, it seems like. Those like those the school delinquents, the banchos, like with the coat and everything. She's like that. Right. Her the weapon is like obviously huge, like, yeah, and her hair is like really good. I really like the way they illustrated her ascension arts. It looks very, I don't know what style this is called, but it's like a watercolorish type of like thing. I really love how the colors pop out. It's very unique. Yeah, and then she's just there in the water, I think. Right. Another very good ascension art. All her ascension arts are very good. And then we have her. Wait, she doesn't have a final ascension. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. It took a while to load. This is the final ascension, and yeah, she is just there chilling beside the water. There's a little sparrow you can see beside her as well, sleeping. And yeah, that's nice. All her ascension arts are very good. I like it. And the way they kind of painted the ascension arts are also very good. Like I said, the whole watercolorish vibe. I love it. Okay, so that was the ascension arts. Now let's look at her skills. Oh no, before that, let's look at her what do you call it? The deck. 2 buster card, 2 arts card, 1 quick card. Buster card has 4 hits, arts card has 3 hits, quick card has 4 hits, extra attack has 5 hits. And her noble phantasm has 7 hits. Damn. Oh, you can loop with her quite a bit, I'm assuming, from this. She does have one like less arts card, I guess you could say, like 2 arts cards. So okay. Okay. Oh my god, what the hell is this? It's a whole ass paragraph. The first skill. What? Okay, wait a minute. What is going on here? Just a minute. In no way. I need a simplified version. I cannot. How the hell am I supposed to? Okay, I think this is way more concise and better. Okay, first and foremost, the first one is called Dizzy Zen. Each use grants a large amount of critical stars and a different serving effect, and increases fullness gauge by 2. That one, I don't know, at the side. However, if the fullness gauge is already full, no serving effect is obtained. Okay, no, I cannot understand it from this. Let me move to the simplified version. Good God, this is a lot. Okay, each use grants a large number of stars, serves a different effect, and increases the fullness gauge of the party by 2. Okay, so gain number of critical stars, serves a different effect, gives a different effect, increases fullness gauge of party by 2. Okay. However, if the fullness gauge is at a full stomach level, no serving effect will be gained. First use, attack up to everyone. Second use, max HP up to everyone. Third use, NP charge to everyone. Fourth use, noble phantasm up to everyone. Fifth use, critical damage up to everyone. Sixth use, large heal to everyone. Seventh use and onwards starts from the first use. Okay. In extremely rare cases, the first usage will grant all the effect of the first to sixth usage. However, the fullness gauge will be maxed. The usage count is tallied for the whole battle. Right, so the more you use the skill, the more fullness will be increased. And as it goes full stomach, you won't get any buffs, I'm assuming. Okay, first use grants a large number of critical stars and a serving of yakisoba before increasing the party's attack for 3 turns. Second use gains a large number of stars and a serving of curry before increasing party's HP for 3 turns. Third use grants a large number of stars and a serving of ramen before charging the party's NP gauge. Fourth use grants a large number of critical stars and a serving of Frankfurt before increases party's noble phantasm damage for 3 turns. Fifth use grants a large number of stars and a serving of spit rolls before increasing party's critical damage for 3 turns. Sixth use grants a large number of stars and serving of parfait before healing the party by a large amount. And then first use extra rare grants a large number of stars and a serving of legendary onigiri before increasing the party's attack, max HP, noble phantasm damage, critical damage for 3 turns, charges the NP gauge while also healing them for a large amount. Right. Okay, I understand now. Okay, so cooldown, I see. I was wondering, I was like, for this to work, cooldown should be very low. Yeah, it is. Max cooldown is 3, minimum cooldown is 1. That is insane. Okay. So the more you use the skill, the more the fullness gauge will increase, and as it reaches maximum fullness gauge, which is like after, like, you know, yeah, so I'm guessing you won't get the effects anymore after that, right? Yeah, no serving effect will be gained. Okay. But then how do the fullness gauge go down? That's my question. Okay, let's continue reading and maybe the other skills will explain. Damn. Okay, like I said, I'm not reading the extra specific stuff because there's a lot of things here. For example, the attack up that we get at the beginning is 20%. Then we have the what's it? Max HP up 2000, NP damage up 20%, critical damage up 50%, restore HP for parties 10,000. That is crazy. Yeah, like all these things. And that is why the little icon, skill icon also changes. Like the first one was attack up, the second one was HP up, the third one was like noble phantasm, gauge up, and so on. Okay. Alright, skill number 2 is called Sparrow's Gyosui EX. Increases performance of your arts card 3 turns, increases performance of your buster card 3 turns, increases critical damage 3 turns, grants evasion status 3 times 3 turns, and reduces the fullness gauge by 2. There you go. Okay, I got my answer. So yeah, this reduces the fullness gauge. Okay. Alright, so max cooldown 8, minimum cooldown 6. Apply an arts up, buster up, and for 3 turns at level 1 20%, at level 10 30%, critical damage up on self at level 1 30%, level 10 50%, evade on self for 3 times 3 turns, and reduce fullness gauge by 2. Okay, good skill. The third skill is called Head Taking Okina Shinzanken. Increases own noble phantasm power 3 turns. Grants a state that inflicts instant death on target with a high probability when using noble phantasm 3 turns. Okay. And increases NP plus when the fullness gauge is empty, increases on noble phantasm power. Oh, 3 turns. When fullness gauge is empty. Interesting. Okay, so at level 1, max cooldown is 8, minimum cooldown is 6. Okay, NP damage upon self at level 1 is 10%, at level 10 is 20%. And then we have the high probability of inflicting instant death on enemy. Yeah, and charge NP for self at level 1 30% and level 10 for 50%, but this only happens if your if your fullness gauge is empty. Okay, so I can see one thing you can do. You can like pop skill 1 time only, pop skill 2, which is going to reduce the fullness gauge by 2. If you pop skill 1 time, it's going to increase fullness gauge by 2 and then reduce the fullness gauge by 2 when you do skill 2, and then pop skill 3 so that you can get the NP up for 50% because your fullness gauge is empty then. Okay, noble phantasm is called Juo Mampuku Suzura no Enkai. Grants self undead spatial status attack status 1 turn, deals powerful evil special attack damage to all enemies, increases maximum of all allies fullness gauge by 4. Oh, okay. Cannot be stacked for 5 turns. And grants a status that increases maximum HP of 5 turns. Effect increase with overcharge. Increase NP and remove poisons, curse, and burn status, and remove defense weakness status. Okay, so the first thing is like special undead special attack damage, 50% on self. Then deals damage with super effective effect of 150% against evil enemies. So at level 1 450%, at level 5 NP 750%. And then apply fullness gauge limiter. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Increases maximum of all allies fullness gauge by 4. Oh, I thought this increases the fullness gauge by 4. No, it increases the fullness gauge limit by 4. So it increases the limit by 4. Oh, okay. And okay, that's why I was like, okay, why are they saying it cannot be stacked? So it makes sense. If you try to stack this, that'll be crazy. You can like increase the fullness gauge by immensely if you can loop her. So that's why you cannot stack this for 5 turns. Okay, like yeah, okay, that would be very broken if you could stack this, right? And then we have apply max HP up on party with at level 1000 and level 5 3000 NP for party. Let level 1 10%, level 5 30%. Remove buff, remove poison, curse, and burn, and then removes defense weakness status. Okay. Right. Okay, overall, okay, wait a minute. Before talking about it, let's look at our passives. Magic resistance B, increase on resistance to debuffs. Presence concealment C, increases own star generation rate. Independent action A, increases the critical hit damage. Ventriculism grants itself immunity to skill seals. Ooh, okay. Skill seal immunity. And then we have Maiga no Tomo, increases your own debuff resistance but grants a fullness gauge to all allies including reserve. Gauge limit 4. 8 if super giant and grants a state that reduces your own. Oh wait, okay, obviously like we didn't see the demonstration with other characters, but if another character was there with her, they would also get a fullness gauge. And if the character is a super giant, the fullness gauge will be 8 from the very get-go, which makes sense. They're bigger, so they have a bigger appetite. Okay, and grants a state that reduces your own fullness gauge by 1 when attacking, and grants a state that reduces your own fullness gauge by 1 when performing a critical hit. Oh, so this is how you can reduce your fullness gauge as well. So not only second skill, but this is also going to hit. Okay, you can use her, like you can do a lot of things with her. I can see, like like properly like timing everything. I think she's going to be a very interesting character, because like there'll be a lot of combinations, permutation combinations you can use her with, paired with other characters and everything, and um okay, right, that's pretty interesting. And kind of makes sense, when you attack, obviously you're expending energy, your fullness gods will decrease. And also when you do deal critical damage, and the fact that she also gives the fullness gods to all allies, including reserves, and supergiants get a bigger appetite. Wow. Okay, she is one of the most interesting characters I've seen in a while. I'm talking about her kit. Like, that is very interesting. Overall, I think she's actually a solid character. Like, with all of these things, I don't know exactly how people are going to be using her, exactly which direction. Like, are they going to be looping her or something else? Maybe, I don't know. But it should be interesting to see, because I don't know. I like her skill set is very very different from like so many. Like, it's like a completely new thing that we got. Like this whole fullness gods thing and all these things. Right. Very interesting. Okay. Right. And there you go. That was Beni-Enma. I think she's a solid character. And a very unique one. Alright, so the next one, obviously the final character for today, is going to be Summer Biscione. So okay, let me bring this up. Let's look at her ascension arts first. The first one is this one, and yeah, this is her wearing like a normal, like a dress, like a little life jacket. What is that? A coat or jacket or whatever it is. She's wearing like a swimsuit underneath. I can see that. Yeah. Her tail is. I love how her two tail ends have two different stickers on it. She has her employee card, and like, yeah, that's pretty nice. She's just there. Right. Yeah. Okay. And then we have the second one, which is this one. And right, this one is like a, yeah. So what even? She's wearing like a, like, what do you call those things? Like those. I don't know what you call those. Like the one thing, like like the one with the strap that you wear on top of your dress. Like on top of a shirt you put that. I forgot what you call that. He's wearing that, but that is just like all torn apart. One of her straps is just fallen. So many stickers. Like, just the state of this thing. And obviously she's wearing like a little bit of a like a swimsuit kind of thing at underneath it, I guess. Oh, I like that little thing on her hand, like a little plushy thing. And she has her swimming thing tube, a little hat, an ice cream in her hand. Yeah, there you go. That's the second ascension. And then the third ascension is a whole change. This one, yeah, here she's wearing like a really nice dress, you can say. I really like the thing, the, oh, I don't know what you call it, the, no, the thing which is she's wearing, like a, yeah, and she's wearing like a swimsuit, I guess. Yeah, like, yeah, there you go. This outfit is beautiful. A little tiara on her head as well. Okay. And yeah, this ascension is so good. I really like this ascension. It doesn't seem like a 4-star character ascension. Like, this could have been like a 5-star character ascension, I think. Yeah. Okay. And then we have the final ascension. Oh, which is this one. She's just wearing her swimsuit and yeah, underneath the umbrella, I guess. And adjusting her glasses. Alright. Let's look at her skills. Before the skills, let's look at her deck. Her deck has 3 arts card, 1 buster card, and 1 quick card. Buster card has 4 hits, arts card has 3 hits, quick attack has 4 hits, extra attack has 4 hits, and her noble phantasm has 8 hits. Holy crazy. And she's also AoE, right? Yeah, oh my god, you can loop with her crazily. Alright. Skill number 1 is called Summer Traveler A. Increases own NP, grants NP gain every turn for 3 turns, increase resistance to buff removal 1 time 3 turns. So max cooldown 8, minimum cooldown 6. Charge NP for self at level 1 20% and level 10 30%, and NP generation per turn for 3 turns, which is like 10%, and then buff removal resist at level 1 50%, and level is 100%. Okay. Right, for 3 turns, but 1 time. Okay. Okay, good skill. Second skill is called Tooth Fishing. Okay. Increases R card performance of all allies 3 turns, and increases critical damage 3 turns. Grants a poison special attack status 3 turns. Only in fields with water. Increases R card performance for all allies for 3 turns, plus grants a self a star gain status every turn for 3 turns. Okay, so max cooldown 8, minimum cooldown 10. Apply Arts card up on party for 3 turns at level 1 10% and level 10 20%. Critical damage up on party for 3 turns at level 1 20% and level 10 30%. And then this is the apply special damage up versus poison on party. So this grants the poison special attack. Okay, so I'm guessing like when the enemy are poisoned, will deal extra damage on party, not only herself but party. Her third skill is a poison skill, I think. Yeah, so this is going to complement that by at level 1 20%, at level 10 30%, which is pretty good actually, because you know she applies this to the party, so it's going to help the party deal extra damage. And also the fact that she herself has a poison skill is going to take care of that as well. She's going to apply poison and then the party can deal extra damage. And then we have apply a card up, arts card up if the field is with water. Increase arts card performance for all allies for 3 turns, which is at level 1 10% and level 10 20%. And apply critical star generation at level 1 5, at level 10 15 for 3 turns, and critical yeah, there you go, and that's it. Okay, this is a pretty good skill. It gives herself quite a bit of a buff, it gives the party a bit of a buff, it also gives the party a very, the whole poison unique buff as well, which is going to help. Now the third skill, and here we go, this is the one, it's called at Tebai no Izumi. Inflicts poison on enemies. There you go, for 5 turns. That is actually, wait, the second skill had it for 3 turns. Okay, so the damage, extra damage dealing, no, yeah, 3 turns. The extra damage that the party can deal on poisoned enemies is only for 3 turns though. This, however, the poison is for 5 turns. Increases own attack power for 3 turns and grants poison special attack status. The more poison statuses the target has, the greater the special attack power against that target. Maximum is 10 for 3 turns, and grants a status that inflicts poison on the target 5 turns before dealing damage during attacks 3 turns. Oh, grants a status that inflicts poison on enemies 5 turns at the start of each turn for 2 times. What the hell? Oh my god, this is not just a poison skill, this is poison skill overload. Wait a minute. Oh my god, wait. Okay, so max cooldown 8, minimum cooldown 6. So the first thing that this does is apply poison of 500 on all enemies for 5 turns. Okay, this is the normal one. Then apply attack up on self for 3 turns. This is also a normal one. Level 1 10%, level 10 20%. Now, apply special damage up versus poisoned enemies. And this is like 10% increase per stack of like poison that the enemy has. Maximum stack is 10, so that means you'll get 100% extra damage on the enemy if you can put like 10 stacks of poison on it. This is only for self though, not for the party. that would have been crazy. This is only for self, and to make it easier to deal to put stacks of poison on the enemy, this also applies this trigger skill before attacks, which is apply poison of 500 on one enemy for 5 turns. So grants a status that inflicts poison on the target for 5 turns before dealing damage. So like the normal, like you attack, it's going to like put a poison stack. during attacks for 3 turns, and grants a status that inflicts poison on all enemies 5 turns at the start of each turn for like 2 times. So that means not only will you be able to stack poison by attacking the enemy, but before the start of each turn, you're going to get inflict. It's automatically going to inflict poison on the enemies, which will stay for 5 turns. So, however, this thing will only happen for 2 times. So 2 times only, like 2 turns, you're going to get 2. So okay, so the first poison stack that enemy is already getting from this skill, the more you can attack with your normal attack, the more poison stack they're going to get. So if you can like do a brave chain on the enemy, you can get like 4 stacks, so 5 stacks, that means. And then every turn you're going to get like 1 stack for 2 times only, so 5, 6, 7. So I think you can max out the 10 stacks in 2 turns only, if you're able to like properly like utilize this. Like, if you're able to like use like brave chains and everything. Brave chain in itself will give you 4 stacks. 2 turns will give you 2 stacks. The normal skill gives you 1 stack. So for 2 turns, you can, if you're properly able to do it, you can like maximize this whole thing by the 10 stacks. And since the poison stacks will stay for 5 turns, you can properly like like stack it and then deal the maximum amount of damage using her, I guess. Okay, the noble phantasm is called Draconic Spartoi. So increases performance of your arts card for 3 turns. Effect increases with overcharge. It grants the ability to extract NP before dealing damage during noble phantasm attack. Extract NP, what the hell does that mean? Increases your own NP if the target is poisoned. Oh, okay. 1 turn, and inflicts powerful attack and defense reduction on enemies 3 turns. And inflicts the corrosive poison status. A status that increases effectiveness of poison for 3 turns. Yeah, she's the poison character. Makes sense. Right. Okay, so apply arts card up on self for 3 turns. It increases with overcharge at level 1 10% and level 5 30%. And then we have apply trigger skill before card NP attacks, which is just a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, increases your own NP if the target is poisoned. So how much? Oh, 10%. Okay, it's going to increase the NP by 10% if the character is poisoned. And on top of that, it applies defense down of 20% on all enemies. And the poison buff effectiveness, the corrosive poison that happens, is increased, which is by 100% on all enemies for 3 turns. Okay, right. So okay, that's pretty good. Now the passives: magic resistance A, increase your own debuff resistance. Item construction C, slightly increase your own debuff success rate. Dragonkin B, enhances performance of your buster card and grants damage reduction. Rumored new employee, grants gain 10 critical stars when you enter the stage, 1 time only. Okay. Proof of a brilliant businessman, slightly increase your own star generation rate. Shafu no Rikai, slightly increase your NP gain. And my dream of a UQQ, slightly increases the critical hit damage. Oh my god. Okay. She's pretty good as well, I think. Like, like the whole like stacking poison thing is pretty good, I guess. You can deal quite a bit of damage with her. And also, I think it'll be very easy to loop her. She has 3 arts card, and not only that, on top of that, her noble phantasm is obviously an arts card, and it has 8 hits. That is insane. So right, and she's AoE. So right. Yeah, so there you go. That was Summer Biscione. So that was it. That was all the characters for the first banner. Now, like I said, I'll react to the next banner when it comes out, and I'll make a separate video for Marsh and like a few other stuff, maybe. But yeah, so for the upcoming few days, you'll probably see like more FGO videos, like 1 or 2 more FGO videos for this summer event. And when the second banner comes out, obviously I'm going to react to them as well. But overall, this batch of characters, these three characters, all of them are pretty decent. I think like Summer Kingprotea is pretty good, like solid like damage dealer. um Beni-Enma, I think, is very unique. I cannot exactly say how good she is, but I think she's actually very good. With the amount of potential that she has and like the uniqueness of her skill set and everything, it's pretty interesting. So let me know actually like how good she is, because she's so unique. I cannot properly gauge exactly how good she is. Is she like broken, or is she like not broken but very good? Like like what is she, like an S tier or like an A tier or like an A plus tier? Like let me know. But I think she's actually very good. She might actually be like a really S tier character, I think, with like the amount of, I don't know, like unique her skill set is. I feel like you can do a lot of things with her. Beni-Enma is like I'm very interested in Beni-Enma, getting Beni-Enma at least, even if I'm not that much interested in Kingprotea. Right. Okay, and then obviously Summer Biscione we have. I think Summer Biscione is also pretty damn good for a 4-star character, especially with the third skill and like the whole like poison stacking thing. So yeah, overall I think it's a solid banner with solid characters. Now the question that I answer: will I be getting these three characters when they come out in NA? That is 2 years later. Now for summer, I usually pull. No, like all the summer I've pulled. I might not actually target Kingprotea. Like I said, I'm not that interested in Kingprotea, Summer Kingprotea. However, Summer Beni-Enma is a different, like like thing. I'm going to pull on her banner 2 years later, like, which is guaranteed for now at least. You know. Mm, and yeah, and I think Summer Biscione is already there in her banner as well, so I can automatically get her, the 4-star character. And yeah, so this summer, like, or not this summer, but like this summer in JP, which will be 2 years later in NA, has 4 SSR characters. So already, like, I might have had to make that few choices 2 years later. So I think like like the fact that I'm not really that interested in Kingprotea is actually pretty good, because like I can actually like focus on the characters that I want. And yeah, so yeah, I'm not that interested in Summer Kingprotea. Now Summer Kingprotea alter though, I don't know. I'll hold that for when she comes out. Obviously I'll have to see her kit, I'll have to see her animations and everything, so I might just pull on her though. But for now at least, I have no plans on pulling for Summer Kingprotea. Summer Beni-Enma, I will, like a 80% chance I will next year, not next year, 2 years later. So yeah, that is what I think. So that is it, guys. That was my reaction to Summer Beni-Enma, Summer Kingprotea, and Summer Biscione. All these three characters which are in the first banner. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with more videos on this, obviously on this summer, like like stuff. Probably I'll make a video for Marsh, for the male characters, the costume and everything when they get that, and obviously when the second banner comes out for those characters, a separate video. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.